YMCA was gonna possibly have some kids that would participate or use this building also, where that starts out being a great idea. It's gonna backfire maybe.
No, it's still on the table.
That was something we talked about at our last meeting a couple of.
They're dealing with
But that's part of the thing, I think they're talking about an agreement where we bring something to the table for them and their programs, I think. Yeah, that program can change, and we got a lot of money invested in property without losing. While on that subject, I understand we need, Dawn, and we need, Redlands and Towers.
We always can use his supplies, isn't it?
I know it's frustrating for you, but we're trying.
We're all in this together.
Hey, wait a minute, we got,
I just want to tell everybody, we're gonna have a little severe thunderstorm roll through in about 5 minutes.
yeah,
It'll be brief, but it's gonna be very brisk. So if anybody's got the windows roll down, that's all.
Thank
you.
Hale?
Possibility of hail.
For Stephen, Dan, James just updated us that there's a big, severe thunderstorm rolling in about 5 minutes, so, just wanted to be aware of that, so.
Is there anything you wanna add?
No, sir, I appreciate everyone helping.
They're working good with you anyway.
Yes.
Okay.
I think all we're asking for tonight is direction.
Okay, so Marvin said, the main thing staff is looking for tonight is direction, so, John had mentioned, the long-term to be meandering and then short-term is something can still be worked out with the 2 lane.
2 lane, yeah.
Is that?
I'll make a motion, we work on 2 lane as a probably long-term but short-term solution, and we still stay after the meandering road pending the contract.
I actually don't, Marvin, do you need a motion for that?
I don't really need a motion.
That's just the direction.
That's the direction to tell me.
Yeah.
No, John had started to, but Marvin said that we really don't need a motion necessarily, he just wanted to get direction.
Okay.
But Marvin, this is a clarification, regardless of where we put it, if it's on their property, they don't want to do a lease? Or is that just for on the property on Meandering?
The only one we talked about that for, the only one we talked about that with is the property on Meandering. As far as the other, it was gonna be a participation agreement, the animal shelter.
But the bigger project on Meandering, they are talking about a 99-year lease or something of that nature.
The school has a 99-year lease on the ball field.
Sure how that works, but
It wouldn't exactly.
I just think for the go out there and invest a lot of money in the state, decide they need it for something else. I'm sure we could have that on the contract, but
Yeah, we'd have to look at the contract, but the way it was presented was rather difficult to. So.
I think more clarification on that,
Yeah. Marvin, what is your direction? What direction have you received tonight?
Direction I see tonight, I was gonna, if I understand this right, I'm gonna pursue with the, one off of 2 lane as for the animal shelter and continue working on getting a contract together for the Meandering property
For the future.
for the future.
For the comprehensive development we talked about.
Yes, sir.
I believe that's accurate.
but this be better.
Sir,
I think, because it's, I think it's a little bit more, there's a lot of moving parts in there that need to be discussed.
well, I can bring back cost estimates, everything y'all want, I can get back to you before we get to that point. I've just been concentrating on the animal shelter of late, I'll be honest.
I understand that.
Sure. Well, I would concentrate more on the 2 lane part of this first anyway. So we gotta get the meandering property tied up. you're wanting to move city equipment down there too.
Yeah, that was part of it.
Yeah, we need to tie that up.
If there's no further discussion on this, we will move to item number 15, which is, discussion and/or action regarding updates from city manager advising the mayor and council on personnel, city's fiscal condition, pandemic executive orders, future needs of the city, and other city manager recommendations. Mark?
Okay, I hope that I have let y'all know about the boundary adjustment with Fort Worth. If not, it's still in the very early process, but they're getting ready for the property that the school purchased down on, Churchill, White Settlement, the old Fireside Lodge. We're working with them to do a boundary adjustment and that property would come into the city of River Oaks. We've done similar. We did it with the cafeteria, if y'all remember, over on Churchill. We also done it with the, barn up there on, Churchill also. So we are working on that right now with the city of Fort Worth. It's supposed to go to their city council in middle of December. After that, it would come back to us, for, whether the council wanted to approve the ordinance or not.
Do they want anything in return?
They did, but I told them we couldn't do that. So that's off the table.
Yeah, good. Well, it's a non-taxable piece of property, that's what.
Yeah.
Yeah, they won't be running police calls to non-taxable property. Or fire.
So if I haven't kept you on the loop on that, I do apologize, but I wanted to let you know where we are on that. And I did get confirmation from Wayne Owen that, the Water Development Board did approve that ordinance for the raw water contract for, the city of River Oaks, which is gonna be a big benefit, going forward.
Good work.
So that is approved. And, of course, we got our census appreciation letter. We even got a certificate. Outside of that, I don't believe, unless any of the department heads correct me, I don't believe we have any, personnel issues to report, do it?
And also the failed training.
Okay.
How many did you have sign up? I have to get up there, you tell me.
We've got 3 applicants that we're going to interview on the 30th. We had an open position, we had a filled position, but that individual failed out of training.
You originally only had one.
Right. We had hired the one that was in training.
Okay.
With that, Your Honor, sir, I believe that's it.
Okay, we'll move to, item number 16, which is update on substandard properties, 5901 Black Oak, 1605 Gale, and 1701 Gale.
Well, good evening, council. Your eyes do not deceive you. This is Chief Shelley, and Steve Sanders has become much better looking as this report is given.
I don't know about that, but he doesn't have any hair anymore.
Mr. Mayor, you and I will need to have a conversation offline, sir.
You got it.
It's good to see everybody. I hope everyone is well. Starting with 5901 Black Oak, Steve has been in contact with the family members who've inherited the property and is working to schedule an interior inspection soon. And we anticipate bringing this forward for a substandard order at one of our meetings in December. 1605 Yale, the siding has been replaced, electrical rewire is in progress, the electrical panel has been replaced, plumbing has been topped out, mechanical is rubbed in, and drywall and windows have been replaced. Steve anticipates from his last discussion with the property owner that this should be wrapping up by the first of the year. 1701 Yale, plumbing is topped out, mechanical rubbed in, electrical rubbed in, siding has been replaced, the foundation's been repaired, and again, the property owner indicates that this should be finished up shortly around the first of the year. And I'm happy to attempt to answer any questions.
I'll make the comment that the curb appeal of all 3 of those is tremendously better than it was.